So hello everyone, we'll get my first impression of the live version of Golden Kamuy. I think it's pronounced that. So this I hope is gonna be good anime. I mean, it's very the manga has been very well received, right? But I think it's very interesting. It's have a seinen manga, raw, after major restoration, gives a typical historical vibe. So a little bit, I guess, like a Berserk or so. When you think about like a military man, right? Green blood, I think it looks most similar to Madrid. So I think it's gonna be awesome. I heard it could have some island language unit, which is of course the northern island, right? So like Sapporo, Hokkaido, but also kind of the islands next to Japan there. Island is that? It's not the Ryukyu Island, right? It's in the south, right? But anyway, yeah, those are Ainu something. They also have Ainu in Sakhalin, I think it's pronounced, which is Russian, today. But they have yeah, Sakhalin. Or I mean, I can spell it, but I think it's called Sakhalin in Russian. Something like that, yeah. Anyway, they have the Ainu people, right? So you can have Ainu in this anime, which I heard is. And that for me is very interesting. So anyway, let's start watching it. I think it's a great anime. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, I think this could be one of the this could be, one of the best anime season, definitely. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I haven't read the manga, but I hope it's gonna be one of the best animes. The mic, there we go. Yeah, so military rights are very like. It's probably gonna be a lot of murder. This anime, yeah, it's probably gonna be a very bloody anime. But I think it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be one of the best anime season. Definitely, I have high hopes. Yeah, they're in the. That's the main character, right? I think so. Yeah, it's typically like a scar. It has a kind of, significant scar in his face, right? Yeah, rushing through those trenches. Yeah, definitely a war anime. Definitely, yes. Yeah, and people are dying, getting guns. Yeah, the biggest fighting the Russian, right? Or yeah, up at northern Japan, at Sakhalin or at like Ainu, yeah, or Hokkaido, probably Sakhalin. Oh, this is a raw anime. This is a bloody anime, yeah. Oh yeah, this is a bloody anime. Yes, this is a very raw anime. I like it. I like it. Some good art too. Loving it. Yeah, that was bloody. It's no opening yet. Well, yeah, probably next week, right? It's a lot of animes we haven't seen the opening for yet. They're waiting for episode 2 to get the opening. And it's gonna be about his life probably afterward, maybe? I don't know, yeah. Like in Kenshin, maybe. Of course, a lot of blood. I don't know, I guess it's like, doing typical Klondike stuff here, trying to. If it's very like your one Klondike, right? Up in this snow here, shifting through the some gold. Yeah, need to get some money, right? No matter what. Yeah, here we go, the war. Okay, so they're fighting in general about the gold and at Hokkaido. Makes sense, yeah. Of course. Yeah, no, it's about, you know, they're pushing away its iron people, right? Taking their land and so on, right? To get the gold. I think his partner, the girl's gonna be, she's an iron, right? The archer. It's a lot of setting up here, but it made it historical, right? Yeah. It's almost this is based on history, or that they pushed away the people, you know, they colonialized their land and so on, right there. So it's actually surprisingly how slow Japan was to conquer their northern island there. History, probably because of the Sengaku, I guess, but yeah. Oh yeah, classic Japanese tattoo with the blood thing. Yeah, this is very the way they do it in Japan, right? But the tattoo style isn't very nice. I mean, I'm a huge history buff, so I kind of know really the premise of this. I mean, kind of general history, right, of these things. So it's like, but I think this is fine. Yeah, first episode, they gotta kind of set this up right. Okay, the people were here, the gold. Someone did some revolt. Yeah, they need to set it up, kind of like how the field of the enemy right there. So I think it's fine, even though it is a little. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, I think so. People have told me it's gonna be a super ugly CGI effect, which I'm waiting. I think it's gonna happen now. I think. Yes, I heard some comments about that. It was like there's gonna be this absurdly ugly, something like that. I'm waiting for that. Okay, back to trenches. It feels really horrible being in this kind of war, right? I mean, not saying that like World War One was very fun with like, you know, between Germany and French, the trans wars there in middle of Europe, but it's a lot warmer there. Yeah, like this here right, is really really cold too, and you know trenches. That is some bad place to live at. Oh, it's the classic. If I die, you know, you better, yeah. Yeah, then remember the guy died, right? Some kind of nightmare. Yeah, I mean, talk to that guy. Of course, the guy died later on in the battle, right? Yeah, that gave me a lot of Berserk feel to it. I mean, if you read or watched Berserk and know how the first arc, or the major arc, ends, right? kill him. Yeah, what is this thing? He's trying to kill him suddenly? He's like, I'm gonna take the gold you have, boy. Yeah. What? Do you think they had a lot of money on him to, you know? That's in a little bit like, I'm gonna kill you now because you got no gold in that river, so. Or something. Yeah, unmotivated, but. But anyway, yeah, that dream at Berserk, you know, like the red thing, and also, of course, having constant nightmares as with Berserk, yeah. Constant, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder, right? Yeah, that is Berserk. Okay, so it happened now. I mean, oh, it's dead already. Must have tripped or something. Yeah, this is strange. I guess he tripped or. Oh. Okay, there's a Kuma. That's a beer. That's a Kuma. Oh yeah, he has all the treasure map, yeah. Interesting. Will he take his body now then? It's like, I can carry his back here. Yeah, this is like a very important map here. Yeah, he's like, this corp is worth gold. I gotta keep his body. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's like, oh, nice. Oh, here I guess the beer's coming now. Okay, it's a little chibi Kuma, so I guess Mama is close here. I heard about people warned me, they were like, this is gonna be this ugly CGI beer. It's people like live action. It looks so fucked up. Okay, now she's completely Ainu girl, yeah. But man, this beer is ugly. Oh my god, people even warned me. I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be bad, but no, this was way worse. That was gonna be. Oh god, it's so out of place. It's so out of place. Wow, like wow. Why is it? You know, it's live action, right? It's ridiculous. Yeah, but they're gonna be the duo, right? They're gonna be the important. What do I call it? A travel. Yeah, you know, like these two are obviously the main, you know, characters right there. Faye, yeah. And their chemistry. Yeah, that's what this chemistry here is gonna be. I think a lot of important. This anime is good or not, right? If it's a bad chemistry, you want this anime is gonna be bad, right? Oh, this just looks so weird. The beer is still there. It looks like a person lying there. They taped a person, right? And it's like. Yeah, looks like they have a person in a costume lying there. And then they draw around that person. It's ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, that warning I had did not help. That beer is. I did not even. It just looks so ridiculous. Right? You have kind of the painting behind the beer. So it's like they cut away with a green screen. Yeah. A person in a beer costume in front of a green screen, then they draw a thing over it. That's how it looks. Absurdly ugly. But yeah, she is pretty bad, so yeah, she cut in the yeah, she just cut up the beer, right? She was like, oh, no problem. Oh, beer meat? Yeah, oh, here's his body part, yeah, no problem. So more beers. I wanna see more of these things. Oh my god. It is so ugly. Oh my god. Yeah. So Obelix's back is super important. As he explained earlier, right, with the whole tattoo thing and so on, yeah. That back of his is... I feel she's kind of like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, let's let go there, okay, yeah. I was wondering if she's gonna be interested in it. Yeah, I was wondering if she's gonna be like, I don't care. Who wants to go there, yeah. I mean, his body is probably, you know... I mean, his yeah, like, I mean, the corp probably, you know, pulling in more animals, right, generally. Yeah, I mean, it's something, yeah, it's interesting here. Yeah, we have this guy, he has the important, you know, carry around this corp here. I think it's very unique setting, definitely. Very, very interesting episode 1 here. Why? I mean, come on. It's getting old now. Commenting that Kuma, but it's like, really, really. Yeah, she's like super skilled. Right? She's like, yeah, we can do this thing. It's so ugly. Nice, he punches the CGI bear, or I don't know, live action bear. I mean, it's not bad. It's like Berserk season 2 or yeah, or 3, whatever it is. But it's like this kind of CGI. I mean, this is flowing better. But it just looks so ugly, like it's out of place. It's like absurdly out of place. I mean, I want to love this anime, but yeah, this beer is ridiculous. Oh yeah. Almost. That was a nice attempt there. We should be able to defeat the... Okay, I'm guessing it's her Shiro. I guess it's her... Like it's her father's wolf rider, Okami, yeah. It looks better, I guess, than the beer, but unfortunately, the CGI in the anime is gonna make it be a little bit. Especially these things, when he's doing it, especially those things, when he's like, he's flexing upward, it is so bad. Yeah, it's a Bayonetta. Oh my god, like, the anime seems to be like a really good anime, but yeah, I think, yeah. And looking at the wolf, it also looks pretty ugly, right? Less ugly than bear, but not pretty ugly, so. Unfortunately, if it's like every animal is gonna be in that CGI effect, that's gonna be... yeah. She looks really short, right? Really tiny. Yeah. Oh yeah, no one's like, yeah, my name is. So now they're friends. Yeah, we fought a beer together. Now we're best friend. Yeah, she's really. I mean, maybe he's tall, but yeah, she's really short. I mean, obviously, so, but especially that scene where he's lying there. She's almost like he's just to bend down to get his hand there. You know, damn, I want to go and play Neo now. Yeah, I actually bought the Neo DLCs, and I have not played the Hokkaido DLC packet, and I have it, like, Dragon of North, it's called. Yeah, and I haven't had it for like, I don't know, 3-4 months now. More probably. Yeah, but yeah. Gotta play that. Gotta play that at a time, yeah. I like it, yeah. She's really talented with this whole. Yeah, she's like, she goes in that beer there. She's like, she hates that CGI beer. Yeah, this is nurture for you. Eat it. Why shouldn't they animate the beer though? God. It's gonna be what you remember the most with anime. I'm sorry, it's right. Yeah, I killed a lot of people. We're fighting off flay him. I was thinking like, why not flaying him? Isn't it easier flaying his skin, right, than carrying around the whole corp? Right? I was like, yeah, here we go. They're gonna probably gonna flay him now perfectly, right? Yeah, there we go. No, not doing it. A very, very family-friendly anime here. I was like, yeah, we're gonna cut it off here. There we go. Look at this thing. Yes. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's doing it earlier. Yeah. Okay, so it's either the opening or the end. I can see this also being usually some anime has the first episode, the opening at the last spot, right? But this is black and white now, so I guess this is the ending probably. This is probably the ending, right? No, but it's gonna be Married at the Mission. It's gonna do the opening, right? This does have the sound down like Married at the Mission. A bit of this, yeah. It's gonna be Married at the Mission, right? Like Inuyashiki, Seven Deadly Sins and so on, right? Yeah, great band. I guess they have animation this thing probably next week. Right? I think so. Yeah. This is definitely Married at the Mission, yeah. As it says now there, Kamikaze Boy. They're probably throwing in an opening next week then. With this song, yeah. So this is not the ending, unlikely, I guess. This is actually the opening, but with no animation, yeah. Maybe. Or maybe they don't have an opening to anime, they just have an ending with no animation. It's a little... That's very uncommon, yeah, it's very uncommon. Could be that. But yeah. Some after endings in here. Probably a guy after his skin, right? Yeah, very likely so. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first impression right away here. gonna watch some more anime, right? You watch Pedal. It should be out now, so I'm gonna have to watch that as well, right? Have to, but I mean, yeah, I wanna watch that, right? So, Steve's out. Yeah, it's out. So, I'm gonna do like a short first impression here, and whine about the beer, the Kuma mainly. Let's see. Just gonna see that it's out. Yeah, it's out. Okay, yeah. So, first impression then, Golden Kamuy. It was a lot like I expected it to be, which I mean in a good way. I mean, I expected it to be like a war, you know, some kind of war-torn country, historical, right? He's out this mayor stretching thing, fighting about Hokkaido, you know, some kind of pushing away the island people, right? Murdering some innocent islands and so on, right? No, maybe not solely, but talked about more there. So, I like that. The first, a little more than 5 to me, it's like the first minute, of course, in the war, but after the first war bit, yeah, the third it was about kind of giving historical context, right? And as I said earlier, personally at least, I'm a big history buff, so I like reading, you know, Japanese history, European history, American history, and so on, right? I would say I'm an expert on this, like this part of Japanese history, but I'm pretty well versed in Japanese history, so I felt like, yeah, it's not like the biggest, you know, like, it's not super interesting for me personally, because I already kind of know the general context at least. But I feel that as an anime, or as a storyline generally, I think it's a good part. Yeah, they gotta have to explain that. I mean, it's gonna be a full anime season episode, you know, 12, 13 episode, right? Yeah, they have to kind of explain the context. They can't go and expect that people all know about the Ainu history or something of Japan. Yeah, that would be strange. But like me personally, I play a lot of European Jollies for one of my favorite games. And I played, of course, a lot of Japan in that game. And you always start with, if you conquer Japanese islands, Hokkaido actually is always the next island, controlled by Ainu, included for Japan, right? Historically wise, that wasn't Japan until like, as in storyline, yeah. So it's kind of like, actually, Japan and the Sengoku period was not including most of Hokkaido, yeah. It's actually kind of established later, right? After they all the shogunate and so on existed. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm sorry history, but yeah, so I kind of know about stuff, right? But I felt that they were pretty good. It wasn't like fantastic history lesson either, but it was like a decent way to kind of, yeah, this happened here, then there was this war, and then they got to, yeah, okay, why not? So I think that's completely fine, and it wasn't too long either, so I think it was pretty good actually, generally. I never had the whole, him dying and the skin thing. I like it, you know, Prison Break, but yeah, I think it's cool. His whole body as tattooed with the secrets, because you all know they're so into the gold and so on, right? That's pretty badass. And flaying him there in the end, getting the map, that was cool. So that setting is pretty badass. I really like that, and it's quite you know, bloody and raw anime and so on. And she's a really cool character, right? She's cutting into that beer. She's like, no problem, eat this thing, it's important for you and so on, right? Oh, that was great. The fighting wasn't that bad either. I think it was pretty cool. Like, tried to combo her shooting, and yeah, it was pretty decent. So, pretty good impression. And this is excluding the beer, yeah. This is me, like, not mentioning that freaking ugly CGI thing. That was so ugly. And I knew what was gonna happen, or not knew, I read some comment, people telling me, oh, you're gonna hate this CGI beer. It's so ugly, and I was like, it's probably not that bad. I was like, it's probably bad, but it's probably like, you know, you probably ignore it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, okay, it's really ugly. It's worse than I imagined. But the biggest issue for me, as opposed to, wasn't that the beer was just, then it was killed, and then it was over. That's what I expected. People wrote to me earlier today. I expected it to be, okay, you see this beer, and, you know, it gets killed, right, and then we go past the storyline. And I'm like, okay, whatever, the beer is ugly. But no, it's just, God, it's just like 10 minutes of that CGI beer, yeah. So that was a big downer. It's like a wet blanket on the whole episode, right? Absolutely, it's so freaking ugly. It's really, really ugly, that beer, and the Kuma, yeah. And that was so long too. That, I mean, it was two different, but I guess it was the, you know, the modern for it. It was two different Kumas, but still, it was a lot of content with that absurdly abomination of CGI effects, right? And I was like, man, I thought it was gonna be a few minutes in the middle here, and then I'm gonna pass on that thing. And then the wolf appears, and it's also really ugly. So I was like, okay, every animal is probably gonna be really ugly. Oh man, and but hopefully it won't be too much of that beer though, or sorry, animals in general, I guess. Hope it won't be too much CGI effects, but I'm not sure, right? Because they are in the woods, they are in in Hokkaido. It's not very urban yet. It's quite unsettled, I guess, and they're definitely probably gonna be more animals, and hopefully they're gonna look better, but I don't think so. So that was a little unfortunate. Definitely, it's like a huge wet blanket of the episode, and I was kind of like, man, I kind of liked everything else, but the beer was just, oh my god, yeah. But hopefully next episode probably won't have animals one. But the things gonna appear every now and then, some more animals like the wolf has some, the wolf probably appear again, and that wasn't good either. Oh man, yeah, the beer was absurdly ugly. Everything else is pretty good though. Yeah, I think so. Interesting anime, definitely a unique anime, and obviously very bloody and putting out ice and so pretty cool anime. And I'm hoping for less animals, less animals in the future episode, and it's probably gonna be a very good anime. But I will say this though, right away here, I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, I am. I'm not saying, oh my god, anime I'm watchable, but this felt to me that it could be one of the best anime season, and just by giving that absurdly ugly CGI, in my opinion, it was one of the worst I've seen in a long time. Especially the contrast, right? The contrast to the rest of the background is just so bad. So I was like, man, like this really puts this anime as a whole, it's not a masterpiece, right? It's gonna be hard saying in 12 weeks from now, oh, this was a masterpiece. If we ignore all the CGI, ignore all the graphics, and it's a masterpiece. But maybe the storyline is gonna be greater. But still, yeah, it's a little disappointing how absurdly ugly it was, and I wasn't even prepared for it because I had like 4 people telling me you were gonna hate this, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna like try to, not be too disappointed. Like, okay, it's CGI, but it's fine. And I was like, oh no, it was impossible, especially because it was 10 minutes of that beer. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. I watch more, of course. I think that's a big just anime. Absolutely. So you guys next week and have a great day.